As the scene unfolds, a fierce battle erupts between Tsubaki and Suzuri. It soon becomes clear to Suzuri just how strong Tsubaki truly is. He struggles to understand how someone can possess such strength through love alone. Tsubaki explains that Shizuka faces every difficulty with love, and that inspires hope in others. Now that Suzuri wants to take Shizuka away, Tsubaki refuses to let it happen. In anger, Suzuri tells him to stay quiet and punches him. But Tsubaki is unfazed and knocks him down with a powerful kick. Seeing this, members of Suzuri's gang start to worry about him. This surprises Sakura, a boy, because the gravel gang had never shown concern for anyone before. He can't figure out why they suddenly care so much for Suzuri. Suzuri stands back up and mocks Tsubaki, claiming that all his ideals only work in video games. Then, we get a glimpse into Suzuri's painful past. He grew up in a place where getting food was a daily struggle. Children constantly fought over meals. Suzuri, however, disliked this chaos and took it upon himself to distribute food equally among everyone. His sense of fairness attracted others, and he began to believe that, like in video games, his real life could improve too. As more people joined him, he realized how hard it was to ensure everyone received a fair share. He understood that earning money was necessary to provide food for all. To solve this, he proposed forming a team where all earnings would be shared equally. That way, even if someone couldn't work, they wouldn't go hungry. He asked everyone to believe in him and work together, and they did. They all took up various jobs to survive. But now, Tsubaki stands in his path, and Suzuri is willing to do whatever it takes to remove him. He argues that those who've never felt pain cannot understand it. Having always been alone, Suzuri doesn't care for Tsubaki's words. He lands a powerful punch on Tsubaki, but Tsubaki refuses to retaliate. Instead, he asks, "If nothing matters to you, why do you look like you're in so much pain?" Determined to understand Suzuri better, he decides to continue the fight. Their clash reminds Sakura of something Yumiya once said, that fighting can be a form of communication, a way to understand your opponent deeply. Suzuri, frustrated, tells Tsubaki that he doesn't know anything about him and has no right to judge. But Tsubaki replies that no one can fully understand another's pain, but that doesn't mean they should steal others' happiness. That's why he's determined to defeat Suzuri. Tsubaki then delivers a heavy kick, knocking Suzuri to the ground. But Suzuri, for the sake of his friends, refuses to give up. Tsubaki approaches and sincerely apologizes. He opens up about his own past, how he too once felt helpless, unable to do what he loved. But he was fortunate, people helped him when he needed it the most. Their kindness changed his life, and now, he wants to offer the same to Suzuri. He promises that if there's anything he can do to help, he will, no matter what. Suzuri, still bitter, tells Tsubaki that he's just living in a dream world. Even if Tsubaki saves him, what about the rest? People like them have no secure jobs, no certainty of food tomorrow. With survival being a constant worry, how can they dare to chase dreams? At that moment, Kanji steps in. He has realized what's really going on. He informs the gravel gang that many shops nearby are in need of workers, and they can all find jobs there. Suzuri, confused, asks why Kanji is doing this. Kanji responds honestly, he can't forgive everything Suzuri has done. But now he understands him. And when Kanji made mistakes in the past, there was someone who helped him too. That's why, just like Tsubaki, he wants to help now. Finally, Suzuri realizes that he's not alone. There are people who want to stand by him. He accepts defeat. Seeing this, Shizuka breaks down in tears. Nair then asks Soa how he can become like Tsubaki and Kanji. Soa gently explains that they've been through many struggles, and to become like them, Nair will need to face his own hardships with courage and confidence. Suzuri, now calmer, asks Kanji and Tsubaki for some time. He wants to talk to his teammates. He gathers them and shares that all he ever wanted was to change their situation for the better. So that everyone could have enough to eat, Suzuri chose this path. But he always knew deep down that this path was wrong. At that time, he had no other option. But now, a new path has opened for him. That's why he wants everyone to follow this new path. However, if someone doesn't want to, he won't stop them. Then, Suzuri's teammates tell him that they had already decided long ago that they would follow him. So wherever Suzuri says to go, they're ready to go. Seeing this, Tsubaki realizes that Suzuri is not alone. That's when he admits to Suzuri that he lied to him. Meanwhile, Kanji thanks Sakura and his teammates. Shizuka comes over to talk to Kanji, but Tsubaki interrupts them and scolds Shizuka. He explains that her actions deeply hurt the feelings of the Roppo gang, because they were fighting for her. Even Sakura and his friends respected those feelings, but Shizuka made a mockery of them. Shizuka realizes her mistake and apologizes to everyone. Tsubaki hugs her and reassures her that she is not a burden to them. So if she ever needs him, he will be there, because he loves her very much. Both of them start crying. After a while, Tsubaki asks Shizuka to thank Kanji because he risked his life for his love. Kanji tries to downplay it, but Tsubaki insists that the two of them should start dating. Everyone agrees with that idea. Then, they all notice that Sakura's love-detecting sensor is off. They start to wonder if the sensor got damaged during the fight. Sakura tells them to be quiet and says he didn't like their style of fighting. They had said that if they could save the girl and the street, it wouldn't matter if they won or lost. But Sakura didn't like that at all. He can't bear to watch his friends lose. He knows that someone always gets hurt in a fight, but even so, he wants to become so strong that no one gets hurt. Everyone starts laughing after hearing this. Kanji tells Sakura that even if what he dreams of isn't reality right now, if he can make it real, it would be the best outcome. And Kanji firmly believes that someone as strong and smart as Sakura might actually be able to make it happen someday. Sakura blushes at hearing this, and Nair and Soa are also very happy. Then Soa asks Sakura if he would come to save him too, and Sakura tells him that he would be the last person he'd ever want to see lose. The entire Gravel gang apologizes to everyone. Suzuri also apologizes to Shizuka and promises her that if she ever feels like anyone from his gang is troubling her, he'll take full responsibility. He'll make sure no one bothers her again. Then Shizuka tells Suzuri that she understands what he and his gang have been through. Just like them, the Roppo gang also helped her. That's why now all of them together will repay their debt to the Roppo gang. Kanji then asks Suzuri if he won't say anything to the person who ordered him to kidnap Shizuka. Suzuri says he wants to talk to that person and resolve everything. But that person is already there, and he's not happy with how the fight ended. We then see that this is the same person who had survived the battle with Keel. Tsubaki is shocked to see him and asks what he's doing there. The man replies that he can go wherever he wants, and that all the fun and pleasures of life are just ways to waste time before death. And with that, the episode ends.